Well, this is my cousin Billy Hall. It's got a really cool letter that they put in the newspaper on his death. Look how young he is. I mean, so many of our young people died. And, well, anyway, when it was the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War, the federal government asked different agencies to please honor our Vietnam veterans because they did not get the honor that they deserved. And so I was a member of Daughters of the American Revolution at the time, and we put on a dinner, and my husband did like these centerpieces, and this was one of them. Now we just do little basic stuff around here. There's Justice. I love this one. There's Liberty. 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 Okay, I gotta save that one. And there's Freedom. And of course we get our own rocks out of the lakes, and he varnished them all up, and oh, the tables look so cool. I also am... Saw her from a distance as she walked up to the wall. In her hand she held some flowers as the tears began to fall. Then she took out pen and paper as to trace her memory. She looked up to heaven, and the words she said were these. She said, Lord, my boy was special, and he meant so much to me. And oh, I'd love to see him just one more time, you see. All I have are the memories and the moments to recall. So Lord, would you tell him he's more than a name on a wall. He said he missed the family and being home on Christmas Day. He died a forgotten country in a place so far away. I remember just a little boy playing war since he was 3. But Lord, I know this time he's not coming home to me. She said, Lord, my boy was special, and he meant so much to me. And oh, I'd love to see him, but I know that just can't be. So I'll thank you for my memories and the moments to recall. So Lord, The song is More Than a Name on the Wall, and every time there's a lot of songs I have to close my eyes when I sing them, but especially that one. I've watched specials. I've never had the privilege to be there. I've watched people lay their flowers down and do the little etchings. And you know, with Memorial Day, 4th of July, whatever day we're celebrating and remembering, we can't forget those. We can't forget those that gave their lives for you and for me. You know? Think about how young my cousin Billy Hall was, and it was Vietnam. He's a helicopter pilot, and now while he's in the military, his mom or dad are missionaries, Maurice and Marie Hall, in Vietnam. I can't imagine how hard that might have been, like being missionaries to the people that considered us the enemy. But anyway, Billy went down, and there was some injured men coming out of the jungle, and he went down and picked them up, and he was taken off, and he saw some more coming out, and he thought, well, I can't leave those behind. So he went down, and that's when he was shot down. But can you imagine? I mean, I know all you've got to have friends or family. How young they were. What they gave up. Wives, children, generations. But I can't even imagine what his mom and dad must have felt, you know? Missionaries to a people that they're trying to teach about Jesus Christ. And oops. And then their son gets killed. You know, it just shows me that we all have different kinds of burdens that we carry. Some carry it in one way, and some they carry their burdens in another, and some their sorrows or their grief in one way, and then some others, they do it another way. But as we are thinking about the remembrance and celebration of our liberty, we need to just take a quiet moment. Think about those that are still here, that were in the wars, that are trying to function as normal, but I can't imagine. I honestly can't imagine. So we'll just stop right there. I appreciate, if you're a veteran, I appreciate so very, very much your service. If you are a family of a veteran, I appreciate wives, children, sacrifice that you made. Anyway, I just want you to know that those that are on that wall, or those that are written on any cemetery stone that served, you're more than a name on a wall.